Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, SATAT is an initiative of which of the following ministries or institutions? Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Renewable Energy, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, or Ministry of Science and Technology. The correct answer is option C, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Recently, bio-CNG plants were set up under the Sustainable Alternative Towards Affordable Transportation, that is SATAT initiative, in the state of Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, etc. The scheme was launched in October 2018 by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. The scheme will help to maintain India's commitment towards reducing carbon emissions, fulfilling agreements such as the Paris Agreement. This initiative will fostering an environment for rural entrepreneurship, economy and employment. Biogas is used in SATAT initiative is a naturally produced gas through means of anaerobic decomposition from waste or other biomass sources. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, recently the term NavIC was in the news. It is related to navigation system, nuclear submarine, space telescope or ocean explorer. The correct answer is option A, navigation system. Recently, the Parliamentary Committee of Science and Technology mentioned that the navigation with Indian Constellation or NavIC will be linked to Aadhaar enrollment devices. It consists of 7 satellites and India's version of the American GPS, that is Global Positioning System. It is to be remembered that the NavIC offers 2 services like Standard Position Service for civilian users and Restricted Service for strategic users. It is to be noted that these 2 services are provided in both L5 and S-band. It is noteworthy that the NavIC coverage area includes India and a region of up to 1,500 km beyond the Indian boundary. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the National Medical Commission Registered Medical Practitioner Regulations 2023. 1. It will replace the Medical Council of India's Code of Medical Ethics 2002. 2. It mentions that doctors can now refuse treatment to unruly and violent patients. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the National Medical Commission released a Gazette notification which notified the NMC Registered Medical Practitioner Professional Conduct Regulations 2023. The National Medical Commission Registered Medical Practitioner RMP Professional Conduct Regulations 2023 will replace the Medical Council of India's Code of Medical Ethics 2002. These new regulations have been enforceable since August 2, 2023. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The notification states that in case of abusive, unruly and violent patients or relatives, the RMP can document and report the behavior and refuse to treat the patient. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Earendel was in the news. It is a nebula, distant star, black hole or exoplanet. The correct answer is option B, distant star. Recently, NASA announced that the James Webb Space Telescope has provided fresh insights into the farthest star, Earendel, within our knowledge. Earendel was discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope in 2022. Webb has continued the observations made by the Hubble using its NIR-CAM, that is Near Infrared Camera tool. It is to be noted that Earendel is a significant B-type star. It is noteworthy that Earendel is more than twice as hot as our Sun and about 1 million times more luminous. It is to be remembered that this star is located in the Sunrise Arc galaxy and is around 12.9 billion years away. Both Webb and Hubble were only able to detect it due to a natural phenomenon called gravitational lensing, where a massive foreground galaxy bends light, passing through it to create a magnifying lens-like effect. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, the National Social Assistance Program or NSAP is a scheme of which of the following ministries or institutions? Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Ministry of Renewable Energy, Ministry of Rural Development or Ministry of Science and Technology. The correct answer is option C, Ministry of Rural Development. Recently, the CAG report found several eligible beneficiaries being left out of the NSAP scheme, while payments worth several crores were made to the ineligible persons. India launched NSAP to provide social security to the destitute population living below the poverty line and vulnerable groups in 1995. It is to be remembered that NSAP is a welfare program being administered by the Ministry of Rural Development. It is to be noted that the program includes 5 sub-schemes, of which Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme, the Indira Gandhi National Widow Pension Scheme, the Indira Gandhi National Disability Pension Scheme, the Annapurna Scheme and the National Family Benefit Scheme. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Hmar community. 1. It is an indigenous ethnic group primarily found in the region of South India. 2. The society of the Hmar community is patrilineal in nature. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently in Manipur violence, Nagas pushed to conclude peace talks and get support from the Kuki, Hamar and Zo tribes. The Hamar tribe, also called Mahar or Mar, are the dwellers of the northeastern part of India. They inhabit the northeastern states of Manipur, Assam, Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The Hmar tribes claim their origin from the Singlung, which is located in central or southwest China. The father is the head of the family and joint family is common among them, and the society is patrilineal and patriarchal in nature. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Shifting cultivation is the main and traditional occupation of the Hmar community. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is regarding the Hawaiian Islands. Which of the following statements is or are true? 1. The Hawaiian Islands are located in the Pacific Ocean and are a part of the Polynesian region. 2. The highest peak in the Hawaiian Islands is Mount Mauna Loa, which is an active shield volcano. 3. The Hawaiian Islands are volcanic islands. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, only 1, or 1 and 3. The correct answer is option D, 1 and 3. Recently, a deadliest wildfire occurred in the Hawaiian Island that killed around 61 people. The Hawaiian Islands are indeed located in the Pacific Ocean and are considered a part of the Polynesian region. Hence, statement 1 is true. Mauna Kea is the highest peak in the Hawaiian Island. Hence, statement 2 is not true. The islands were formed by a series of volcanic activities and their geology is characterized by a hotspot beneath the Pacific plate and called the volcanic islands. Hence, statement 3 is true. The traditional Hawaiian culture is primarily influenced by the Polynesian heritage rather than being primarily influenced by Asian and European civilizations. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Takakia was in the news. It is related to adaptation of moss species to extreme environmental conditions, genetic modification of high altitude plants, microbial life on Mars, or indigenous tribal community in a rainforest. The correct answer is option A, adaptation of moss species to extreme environmental conditions. Recently, an international group of scientists has discovered exactly how Takakia developed the ability to survive frost, life-threatening UV radiation, and other hazardous conditions. Takakia is a genus of moss that has survived for millions of years at high altitudes and is now threatened by climate change. It is a genus that only has 2 species and both of them are found together only in one place, the Tibetan Plateau. When seen from a distance, Takakia looks like a layer of moss or green algae on the rocks where it grows. But closer inspection would reveal slender turf around 1 centimeter in length with an arrangement of short finger-like leaves. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Election Commission of India. 1. It was established in accordance with the Constitution on 25th January 1950. 2. The Chief Justice of India appoints Chief Election Commissioners. 3. Presently, it consists of the Chief Election Commissioners and 4 Election Commissioners. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option A, only 1. Recently, the Union Government introduced a bill removing the Chief Justice of India from a panel to select the Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners. The Election Commission of India is an autonomous constitutional body. The body administers elections to the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies in India and the offices of the President and Vice President in the country. It was established in accordance with the Constitution on 25th January 1950, celebrated as National Voters' Day. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The President appoints CEC and election commissioners on the recommendation of the Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, and the Chief Justice of India. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Originally, the Commission had only one election commissioner, but after the Election Commissioner Amendment Act 1989, it consists of the CEC and 2 election commissioners. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Bandicoot was in the news. It is related to robot, disease, mountain, or insect. The correct answer is option A, robot. Recently, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has issued standard operating procedure for cleaning sewer and septic tanks. The Bandicoot is a robot that clears manholes. It is developed by the Gen Robotics, an innovative startup from Kerala. It is noteworthy that its drone unit, improvised with 4 spider-like legs to grip the sides of a manhole, can grip and pull out waste. It eliminates the need for people to physically descend into the dangerous, often toxic gas spewing manholes. It is to be noted that the term Bandicoot draws its inspiration from the Bandicoot rats, which are a collection of sizable rodents indigenous to India. It is to be remembered that this robot is also the world's first ever robotic scavenger, which made its debut in 2018. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Last question is, consider the following statements regarding the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. 1. It is a free trade agreement. 2. It involves 15 countries including 10 member states of the ASEAN. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, Sri Lanka seeked to join the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership trade bloc comprising major economies like China and Japan as the country strives to rebuild its crisis-hit economy. The RCEP is a comprehensive free trade agreement, hence statement 1 is correct. The RCEP negotiations were launched in November 2012 between the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, that is ASEAN, includes Brunei, Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam, and ASEAN's free trade agreement partners Australia, China, India, Japan, New Zealand, and the Republic of Korea. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the lymphatic filariasis. 1. It is a neglected tropical disease. 2. India is committed to eradicate lymphatic filariasis by 2047. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.